And here we are on day 5. Again, I had planned to give Ash the witch's heart, and yet I found that I missed my opportunity. Then, while stopping to rest in the dining room, I overheard something outrageous. Wilardo's wish was indeed a negative one yet, so he was unable to die. Wilardo spoke with such a tired voice. I couldn't imagine he was telling a lie, because I knew there was a demon curse that had such an effect. And I've been cursed myself, so I understand the suffering of a curse doing unwanted things to your body painfully well. Then, unless I give him this witch's heart, he will never truly be saved. No, there is also Claire's witch's heart, but he absolutely can't use that. Alright. I'm giving the witch's heart to Wilardo. Giselle said they'd found the contract, so Claire should be able to revoke her pact. All that remains is to keep her safe as long as she's here. And since I'm only able to act at night, it might be a bother to visit this late, but I have to go see Wilardo right away. And here we are. I wonder if he's still awake. Who is it? It's me, Noel. Ah, you. What do you want this late? I have a little something to talk about. Do you mind? To talk about? You too? Fine, I'll unlock the door, so come in. Thank you. I'm coming in. Well, what is it? Must be urgent if you came this late at night, right? Where should I begin, I wonder? You see, I was thinking I'd give you this. Huh? Somehow, I feel too restless to sleep. Wilardo had told me about himself. Maybe I've gotten him to trust me a little. That made me kind of happy. I hope his heart feels a bit more at ease. I deeply hope so. I suppose the only way to free Wilardo from his curse is for me to die, isn't it? No. There is another way. I can wait until I die, and then Wilardo can use my witch's heart. Taking that approach means he won't get his wish right away, but someday in the future he'll surely get to be free. As long as I don't revoke my demonic pact. Thinking about this isn't helping me sleep. Maybe I'll go get some water. Oh, it's Ash. What's he muttering about? Huh? Ash? Ah, Miss Claire. His face looks really tired. Ash, you look kind of pale and exhausted. Perhaps it's because I didn't sleep very well yesterday. But I was possessed after all, so my investigation has been delayed. I'd like to look around a bit more still. Investigate? But he looks so unwell. Why would he push himself so hard? Ash, I know how you feel, but I still think you should rest. I understand that. Rest and sleep are very important. But there's still something I'm curious about, so I feel I can't sleep right now. No. With how your complexion looks, I'm really worried about you. Maybe you think I'm meddling, but I want you to rest for now. Alright then. I'll sing you a lullaby so you can sleep well. Eh? How does that follow? And a lullaby? I'm not a child. Hey now, I think that's the best thing for when you can't sleep. My adoptive mother would always sing me a song when I couldn't sleep. I loved hearing the lullaby from her hometown. Adoptive mother? You don't have a mother, Miss Claire? Yeah, apparently. I was abandoned by my parents when I was little. Oh, but don't worry. The people who adopted me were really kind, so I don't feel bitter about it now. I see. Actually, I would often sing a lullaby for my sister too. You have a sister, Ash? Indeed. But as she grew up, she told me to stop treating her like a child, so I no longer got to sing her lullabies. So you're a kind older brother, huh? I'm sure she was just embarrassed. No doubt she's very happy to have someone who cares so much for her. Yes, I hope you're right. I'm sure of it. You know, I'm coming to think that it might be more efficient if I sleep after all. Oh, then I'll sing you a lullaby. That's quite alright. It's late, Miss Claire, so please get to bed yourself. I'll leave my investigation until after I've had a good sleep. Okay. You can get back to what you wanted to do once you're well rested. Yes. Well then, good night. What is that? This is a witch's heart. Huh? If you use this, I believe you'll be able to grant your wish. The moment I saw a red jewel in Noel's hand, I felt a bit of a chill. I knew this feeling. The jewel gave off an air like the dark lily, like it was something not of this world. Why do you have that? So you don't doubt this is real? That speeds things up. True, I somehow didn't even consider that what Noel had shown me was a fake. It must be because when I saw that contract, I became convinced that the witch's heart did exist in this world. And it was difficult to imagine Noel would come to my room so late at night just to tell me a senseless lie. I'm going to give you this, so I want you to hear my wish in exchange. Your wish? What is it? I don't want you to bring any harm to Claire. I get it. So you're telling me to use this instead of taking the witch's heart from her. So you knew that Claire had it? Yeah, that's right. But now I'm not even considering harming her to get the witch's heart. Really? Yeah, but I might not have a right to take this from you either. Why do you think that? Because I already did try to harm her out of my desire for the witch's heart. I did a terrible thing to her. So I don't feel like it's okay for me to accept this. Is that what happened? When you were together before dinner? Yeah, that's it. I had a feeling something transpired. You were both acting different from usual. But you know, you didn't end up killing Claire. I'm sure you've struggled with it after coming all this way, and yet you stopped yourself. That can't have been an easy choice to make. And so I'm glad that your heart could be changed. Changed? Maybe you're right. I feel like I've regained a thing or two since I arrived here. I really do mean it. I want you to take the witch's heart. Please, hold out your hand. All right. I hope that you can be truly saved. It seems that in the end, Noel gave witches... It seems that in the end, Noel gave the witch's heart to Wilardo. Yes, so it appears. I have to say, he actually made a pretty good choice. Indeed, Wilardo is already a human who shouldn't be alive in this era. So I think this might have been best. Hey, do you really think that? My rouge? What are you implying? Well, come on. It sure looked like seeing Wilardo and Claire together was what you enjoyed the most. Indeed, I was betting on Wilardo. With all the opportunities to watch over them, perhaps I did get a bit attached to the two. Then, are you alright with me going ahead and granting Wilardo's wish? Indeed. If he desires an end using the witch's heart, then we ought to grant him that. Well, for the time being, we found the contract as well, so it seems a lot will be tidily finishing up. Indeed. Dawn is almost here. Right. The humans had better get out of the mansion soon, or else, don't you think? But weren't they still unable to escape from here? Right, about that. I already opened the door so they could leave. My, is that so? Which means everything will finally end. By dawn, the mansion will collapse. So I'll tell Noel to have everyone escape before then. Well then, I suppose I should go see how it ends for them. Huh? Another earthquake? What is all this? The room? At this rate, going back to sleep would undeniably be dangerous. Ah, right. The album Lady Dorothy left me. I'll take this with me, in case something happens to this place. So I can at least have my memories of her. Another quake? I got to sleep a bit, so I'm feeling somewhat better. But something is clearly amiss with the mansion now. It may not be good to stay here. There are still things I want to check, but it might be wise to consider a means of escaping already. Another quake? And the building's falling apart this time. I wonder if everyone's safe. Could it be this place will vanish too like the fantasy space yesterday? Yep. That is exactly what'll happen. You better hurry up and leave. If we weren't able to escape, what will happen to us? Will we be caught up in the destruction? Yep, probably. Thinking about it, is the front door still locked? It might be a wasted effort, but I feel restless not doing anything, and it would be good to at least check. Wilardo's already here, at the door. What? The door's open. Hey, it's Noel. Wilardo? You're here already? Ah, Noel. Fancy seeing you again. Look, seems the front door's open. We might be able to get out of here. Yes, it would seem so. We can't just stand around. I'll go call everyone. Sure, I'll leave that to you. Huh. So I might finally be able to get out. A lot sure happened here, huh? I never thought I'd find the thing I'd always longed for in this mansion. Still, despite the fact I'd only been here for a handful of days, it feels more like I've been here for years. Thinking back, ever since Gramps left, there's never been anyone who cared about me as much as that. It doesn't help that I've avoided people, but even so. My time here wasn't so bad. If only a little bit, I was able to think it might be okay to live alongside other people again. But sure enough, over the course of this long, long life, I've become too tired to muster the energy for that. When I think about being able to sleep, that's what makes me feel most at ease. If I'm going to end this, I want to leave as few attachments as possible. So, he's gonna leave before everyone else gets here. I need to call everyone quickly. Wait, huh? I went back by myself without thinking about it, but is Wilardo not going to join me? It would be more efficient to split up. Maybe I should go back and get him too. Nope, he's already gone. He's left. What? Wilardo isn't here. He definitely was just a moment ago. Don't tell me he left ahead of everyone. But I wouldn't think he's the sort to only want to save himself. In fact, he doesn't want to save himself per se. Rather, he wants to die. Die? Huh. It can't be. Wilardo. Without saying a word to anyone, is he planning to just die alone? Yep, pretty much. Noel? Ah, it's Claire. Claire's the first one here. The mansion's in a bad way. Claire. Ah, the door's finally opened. Thank goodness. I'll go call everyone. Claire, wait. Huh? Is something the matter? Wilardo's... No. Should I really be stepping in here? I felt that I couldn't leave things as they were between Claire and Wilardo yet. The fact he is no longer here might mean that he wanted to be alone at the end. Is it okay for me to ignore his decision? Noel? Is there something about Wilardo? But even so, I thought that there had to be some meaning to her arriving here at this very moment. And so, Wilardo left the mansion ahead of us. I gave him a witch's heart I was in possession of, so he now has the means to die. Huh? What do you mean? Why did you have a witch's heart, Noel? I'm terribly sorry, but there's no time to explain it. It's just, if he's doing this, he might be planning to die alone. Huh? You might still have time. He disappeared just before you arrived. I'll tell the others about the door, so you hurry after Wilardo. Understood. Thank you so much for telling me. Watching her leave, I saw the Claire I know so well. To see you thinking of someone and chasing after them, it reminds me of my old self. Truly. That was what I loved about you. I could say the same to you. Thank you for saving me that day I was crying. Wilardo, I'm so sorry for doing something selfish and ignoring your choice. But with any luck, I hope this choice can be what saves you two. I'm outside. I'm outside. I finally made it out of the mansion. Wilardo might finally see his wish come true. I'm so glad. The thing he'd always wished for. He'll finally be free of that demon curse. But if he plans to just die like this, then if only for the briefest time. I want to see him. If I couldn't find him now, I felt like I'd never be able to again. Come to think of it, why did Noel know that Wilardo wanted to die? And why did he have a witch's heart? There was a lot I didn't know, but I didn't have the time to think about anything else. I just had to run. Where are you? Wilardo? Hurry, hurry! Come on, move, faster! Ah! I tripped over my own feet. Why now of all times? If I stop to think about it, should I really be chasing after him? Wilardo must not have wanted to be with anyone else after all. Is that why he left the mansion all alone without telling anyone? If that's the case, then what am I doing? Ah. Flowers. Even at a time like this, I found flowers so beautiful as to calm my heart. And suddenly, I had a thought. I don't know if he intends to go and die, but if it were me, I think I'd like to spend my last moments somewhere pretty. And a pretty place close to here. That would have to be... just maybe. He's in that field of flowers. The field I always went to visit. Maybe it's just a baseless hope of mine, but if he thinks similarly to me, if he's there, in that place, there he is, fading away. Thank goodness you were here. Wilardo, I finally found you. Claire? Well, You came, did you? Wilardo's body is turning transparent. I see, so Wilardo... he's already wished for death. Hey. I was just looking at the moon again. I'm really glad it's a clear night too, tonight. You said you'll like flowers too, right? Don't stand by yourself over there. Come here. Huh? Come on, over here. Okay. I owe you a lot. Feeling's mutual. But it feels kinda anticlimactic. That it's gonna end as quickly as this. It was an overwhelmingly long time. A little too long for me. But now I can finally rest. You did well, Wilardo. But you know, it was pretty fun being with you. Really? I'm so glad you felt that way. Wilardo seems really happy right now. Thank goodness. It's a strange feeling. It's warm, yet it hurts a little. Yet there's something filling up my chest. It's kind of like that. I can tell that this'll be the end. I wonder if Gramps felt like this too. Or whatever. This will probably be goodbye, so I need to say something quick. What's up? I worry that saying something like this might put you in a bad mood, but the fact that you've lived this long, I know it's caused you a lot of pain, but still I'm glad I got to meet you. Please, may you rest peacefully. Right. Hey, Claire? Hold out your hand. What? Oh, that's really pretty. What is this? I was hesitating on whether to give you this, but I made it thinking of you. You like stuff like this, right? That's right. I really like this. Good. If you keep up with caring for it, it should last quite a few years or so. I'm glad I met you too. I owe you a lot. And I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble. Still, I never thought you'd chase me all the way out here. You really are an oddball. But I'm happy I got to meet you. Thank you. Take care. Thank you very much. Good night, Wilardo. Aww. Poor Claire. Okay, I guess we gotta go and watch conclusion ending number 1 now. I can't actually hear anything. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what was going on there. Like, there was no sound at all. But here we are. This is the other ending. So, I guess we go through all the memories of Claire and Wilardo. Whilst Claire mourns, I guess, the death of Wilardo. Wow. I am surprised at how emotional that felt. Like, I usually don't get emotional when I'm playing games. And usually when I do, it's mostly fear and anxiety because, you know, I play a lot of horror games and a lot of stuff can also trigger, like, my anxiety and stuff. But that was actually, like, genuine sadness. I found that difficult. I actually honestly did. But that's not a bad thing. That's actually a brilliant thing. For a game to actually make someone feel that amount of emotion is incredibly difficult to do. And the developer has actually managed to do that. That's absolutely brilliant. Now, I know you're probably thinking, this series is done. It's over. There's nothing left. And yeah, you're kind of right. So, after this, there probably won't be another episode of Witch's Heart for a very, very long time. I'm talking maybe over a year. And that is simply because I've decided to do this in a strange way. I probably should have done the base game and then eventually do the other games, like as separate Let's Plays, but I decided to do this as one huge Let's Play. But that's because I didn't realise how big of a series this was. I thought it was probably going to be about 30 episodes maximum at like the beginning, maybe 40. But now this is episode 80. And we're halfway through the last lot of games, I guess. Now there is actually a third ending to Wilardo's conclusion. Unfortunately, that is still currently Japanese only. If that ever gets translated, I will do that. But the thing is, I don't think I'll be able to do it here because it's been released on Steam. So it's possible that it will be like a Steam-only thing. Which would still be fine. I will still do it if it gets an English translation. But at the minute, I don't think or know if there will be a translation for it. I don't know. I am excited to play whatever comes after this. I just don't know when it's going to happen. And if I do, it's going to be a continuation of this series rather than a new Let's Play, I think. So that means if I'm doing a Let's Play during that time, I can just do this as like a side thing to finish up the Witcher's Heart series. But even if I do the next one, there's still going to be the one after that, because next I think it's going to be Ash's conclusion, and then it's going to be Noel's conclusion. So yeah, and I don't know if this is a plan or not, but I have a feeling that there's going to be like a Claire's conclusion as well, where everyone somehow survives, and everyone's happy. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if there's going to be any other spin-offs. Like, I don't know. But I so want this series to continue. I really do. It is absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's not great in some places. Like, just the issue of using RPG Maker in general has a lot of issues with, like, well, not this one in particular, but there has been other ones that have issues with, like, using certain fonts. And then with this one as well, it has issues with loading, like, videos in the game. Because I've had to, like, basically ignore all the intros and outros. Because most of them, I didn't realise that most of them would be in the, like, in the game files in general, where you can just quickly go and, like, view them or whatever. I thought they were, like, in-game only, so... But yeah, they kept crashing, like, every time I tried to use them, so... Anyway, let's get back to the game and see what else there is left to do. Say, could I get a flower from you? Sirius and Claire. So she opened up a flower shop. Yes. What flower do you want? Oh, if it isn't Sirius. Hey, it seems your flower selling has become quite large scale. For now, give me one of those flowers there. A bellflower? Understood. Here you go. I like that outfit she has on. I also like Sirius' outfit as well. Thanks. Still, just what kind of change of heart got you interested in growing flowers? I mean, I suppose I can guess the reason. Speaking of which, today marks exactly 3 years since the day the mansion disappeared. It's been 3 years? Whoa, that's a long time. Whatever happened to Ash? Because he said he needed to escape the mansion and we never saw him, like, leave or anything. Like, what happened to him? And Sirius as well. We never saw him leave the mansion. But here he is anyway. So, after I left that mansion to go chasing after Wilardo, it vanished without a trace. And after Wilardo was gone, I asked Giselle to revoke our demonic pact. That pact was the only tie between the non-human Giselle and me, so I'm no longer able to meet with her. But it would have been dangerous to keep living with the witch's heart inside me, so even Giselle agreed it was better that way. As for what happened to the others after that, Sirius told me. Noel apparently had some urgent business, so he returned to his distant hometown. It's because of him I was able to be with Wilardo at the end. So I wish I could have at least said thank you. As for Ash, he left without a word after escaping, so we're not sure where he went. Noel and Ash were both really nice people, so I hope I can meet them again somewhere. Also, Sirius apparently had an old home separate from the mansion, and that's where he lives now. His house and mine are pretty close by, so we've kept in touch and visited each other every now and then. I imagine you're planning to go there again today. Yes. Ta-da! Here's my bouquet for today. You really improved. Add the flower I bought in there, and offer it to Wilardo for me. I see, so that's what you bought it for. Understood. Wait, huh? You're not coming, Sirius? No, I'll pass for today. I'm sure you have a lot to discuss for a 3rd anniversary anyway. This is my way of being considerate. Now, be on your way. Okay. Oh, put a little grave there for him. Wilardo. It seems it's been 3 years since then. This is from Sirius and I. Pretty right. It looks like I've been utterly influenced by you. Sure enough, I really do like flowers. But getting into it as a job, it's definitely tougher than I expected. There's so much I have to study, and it just feels a lot different from when I was just looking. But you know, I'm having a lot of fun. Not everything goes smoothly, but every day is so fulfilling. And I only thought to live like this because I met you. There's still a lot I can't quite handle. But positivity is what I'm best at, so I'm still enjoying my life. So if I go over to where you are someday, I hope you'll tell me I did good. See ya. I'll come back again with more flowers I grew. Aww. And that's the end. Witch's Heart. Thank you for playing. And thank you for making a brilliant game. The end. Final results. Story points 32. Converting story points to rainbow crystals. Please wait. Obtained rainbow crystal times 3. That puts us back up to 20, I think. Recover the story thus far? Yes. And here we are in the pink room, once more. So we finally get to see this. Thank you for playing. Oh, it's... oh, that's adorable. It's old smouldery Wilardo here, with Gramps waving, and then Claire as well at the bottom. That's so cute. That's adorable. Aww. Now, let's go and talk to Rouge for a sec. It looks like you've got a letter from someone. Good day, good evening, good morning. Thank you for playing Witch's Heart, Beautiful Flower, Demon's Curse, Conclusion. This marks the end of this story. Good job getting here. Thank you for sticking with it all this way. Also, transferring progress to other conclusions is planned to be done from this room. You will be able to transfer your items, money, and demon requests. As such, I ask you to please keep a save file in this room. Also, while I have done many test playthroughs, typo and bug reports would be much appreciated. And once again, thank you for playing. Well done sticking with it for so long. I'm terribly sorry there's been such a long gap since the previous game. I'll keep working hard on the rest. Well then, I hope we can meet again in the other conclusions. October 26, 2024. Blue Star, also known as Is. And that's it. I will be keeping an archive of my final save file in this room for when, finally, whenever we get the chance to, come back here and continue. So, for the last time, let's save in story 15. And with all that being said, please like and subscribe, it's always free, and I'll see you later for a continuation of a previous Let's Play.